Hello everyone, welcome back to the fourth episode of the Austrian Empire. Before we get into this episode, I do want to just mention a few things briefly. Oh, we got our butt kicked at Sardinia. No, that's not what I wanted to mention. Firstly, if you have not already, the inspiration for making this series actually has come from the Great War YouTube channel. It is it's a channel about the Great War. So World War I. They do the war week by week. They're currently in 1917, so the channel will be producing new content for at least the next year and a half. Yeah, it actually, just by watching that, seeing the ineptitude of the original Austro-Hungarian Empire in World War I, made me want to go back and change that. So we are definitely, here is Otto the First, restoring glory to the Austro-Hungarian Empire. And, yeah, the name Konrad von Hotzendorf, yeah, you're no longer in charge, definitely. Okay, so now that we got that underway, let's pick up where we left off last episode, where we are just annihilating the, Third Internationale here. So we're about to push them off of the continent. There's Entente forces pretty much everywhere. Uh-oh, the Third Internationale. And yes, as many of you know, as the event popping up in Hearts of Iron 4 Vanilla, the Fourth International, that is also a faction. It is the Soviet Union, so there's the Third Internationale and the Fourth International, so that is something to keep in mind. But our objectives here is the YouTube army. I am glad many of you have fought valiantly here in this war. You guys are fighting greatly. Where is your army corps? There it is. Alright, so we do actually have troops not being used. Do we want to threaten someone here? We could continue our expansion to the south. That would probably be wise. So let's threaten Bulgaria. We need to build up a tiny bit of political power first, and we need to upgrade to infantry equipment too. You know, our troops need some MP40s and anti-tank mines, definitely. Alright, let's just wipe them off the continent. I still can't believe the Commune of France has any fight left in it. They've lost 614,000 men. That is a colossal number. And the great YouTube army continues to push. I thank you guys for laying down your lives for the YouTube army. The Austro-Hungarian Empire will be forever in your debt. We will bury you honorably with full military honors. Well, as long as there's enough graves. Alright, we have a core population of 61 million. Germany, we are helping you this time. You know, you kind of got shafted in both world wars, getting stuck with crappy allies. In real history. But here in this alternate history, you got stuck with a great ally. The Austrian Empire. Which actually is the reincarnated Austro-Hungarian Empire from World War I. We have come to save your bacon. Okay, Germany, and Germany, you have to hold that there. We're gonna finish driving the French into the ocean, giving them a nice little swim. Yes, in real life, the Germans got stuck with the very inept Italian army. While Rommel himself said the Italian troops in North Africa fought well, their command structure, or just their commanders in general, were not very good. Just like the Austro-Hungarian forces were not good either in World War I. I mean, they were basically annihilated by Russia, and they had to invade Serbia 3 times to finish it. Clearly, as you guys saw, we had no problem taking over Serbia. We also have no problem just killing France. French Commune, 760,000 casualties. And they in the western France, they're almost pushed out into the ocean at Bordeaux. They have a little pocket at Calais. Too bad it's... Oh, they have... Oh, we have Dunkirk. I was about to say, too bad we're not going to trap them at Dunkirk. Oh, some more French are going to get trapped there. How brutal. Okay, we are going to need that extra research slot. So, let's work on that. Getting that. Okay, so apparently this army needs to be better commanded. We can do that, though. That will not be a big deal. Alright, drive them out. The vermin. The vermin at Bordeaux are trapped by the sea. The Commune of France has capitulated. 793,000 casualties you YouTubers gave to them. Alright, you guys know how to kill. That is for sure. Uh-oh. We're taking some huge casualties, though. Can you YouTubers stop dying so much? It's not good for the army morale. Alright, let's see if we can take Brest here. That looks like we're slowly winning the fight. Maybe not. There we go. We are winning. So it looks like we just need to invade the, well, England. The British Isles we need to invade. Okay, Germany, you're gonna have to do me a favor here. You give me some land here. Give me this. Thank you, Germany. I will not be forever in your debt, but I'm happy you gave me that land. Alright, YouTubers, you guys are going to get a break. For a little bit. But the Union of Britannia, our popularity is rising. That is great. But we are going to definitely be invading once we get a research slot and have some free time to improve our naval invasion forces. And Bulgaria, you are not going to survive much longer. Oh, non-aggression pact from the Australian Confederation. I refuse to sign. Alright, the last pocket of the Third Internationale in Europe is falling. Where in the world is the rest of this army? Oh, there's some guys trapped there, okay. I was about to say, that looks like an awful not very many divisions. Oh, there might be some French forces trapped there. Yes. Good job, Germany. So, we're losing slightly in the Mediterranean. No one cares too much. How is our naval production coming along? Not too well? Yeah, not too well. We do not have a lot of ships. So more naval dockyards could be a good investment, I think. Let's see if Germany will give us another region here. Sure did. I don't know if that gives us any more shipyards now, but well, gives us a civilian factory. That's always nice. I don't know if we will keep laying down Austrian lives for German territory. Let's just chill out on this offensive. And besides, if the Third Internationale wants to land more troops in Europe, they might land them there. So we can be optimistic in that regard. Alright, so we have little to no air forces. That's always great to see. Can we even get this? It might be easier just to go for military stuff. Alright, so invest in the Air Force. Speed up the game to get more research faster. So we are currently unable to invade the British Isles. Uh-oh. What's going on in North Africa? The Sultanate of Egypt is definitely working on the Ottomans. Soon we will be able to work on the Ottomans if we so choose. We could also kill Spain if we wanted to. But I'm going to give the YouTube army a break for a little while. You guys have fought valiantly. I think we're going to go for a air invasion of the United Kingdom. Or the British Isles. So we're going to need to work on paratroopers, too. Otherwise, we are doing great. Building tons of military factories. Germany, will you be willing to give me any more land here? No, maybe just the one. Any factories? Is this a civilian? Well, that's fine, I suppose. Okay, so how long until the Bulgaria invasion? Oh man, what is this here in Europe? Do we not ever own this? I thought we owned Sicily. What is this? I'm not a big fan of seeing this. Okay, can we get better factory production? Not yet. I feel like I should know all this stuff. Alright, let's improve our line artillery. And we'll get better support weapons. Alright, now it looks like my allies are reclaiming my islands for me. Thank you. I don't even know how to pronounce that. For giving me my land back. I don't think we have the majority of the land. Oh, we do. Okay, that works. Alright, we almost have Sicily back. Very close. I wonder if Bulgaria is going to join a faction when we invade them. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so you guys need to retake Palermo. But yes, the Great War channel, I know I mentioned them at the beginning. That is an excellent YouTube channel. You can learn so much about the First World War that, well, public schools and probably even colleges skip over largely. There we go. The Italian Navy looks to be, or Austrian Navy looks to be just annihilating the French Navy. Man, 2 battleships. Ouch. Well, we sunk 20 destroyers, so maybe it was a worthy trade? I'm not sure yet. The Swiss Confederation. Let's just see what Germany will keep giving us. You know, what do we have to lose? I mean, we did save their bacon. They owe us. Actually, I think a better idea right now would be to, well, have the YouTube army. I know, you guys, I'm giving you a break for a little bit until we do an invasion here. I'm gonna let you guys just chill out. You guys get to enjoy the French countryside, because we don't have Paris. So you guys get to just chill out and do whatever. You know, you get and you get to kill some resistors or something. So have fun with that. Alright, we're going to modify the government. We can get partial mobilization. So I guess we'll just go with that. Man, look at all those factories being built. There's a lot of military factories. We should have a massive air force. Man, we already maxed out the interwar fighters. Soon we'll be building transports for our successful air invasion. So what goes on in the rest of the world? Well, it looks like the Axis forces led by the Sultanate of Egypt and Persia? Iranian Empire. They are, well, doing a pretty good job against the Ottomans here. We are continuing to prep for war with Bulgaria. Actually, speaking of that, we are at war with Bulgaria. Alright, what should we name this army? No, we already have a YouTuber army. Alright. We'll name this after the, I'm sure I'm misspelling his name. But, Indy Nidell from the Great War. Yes, this is your official shout out here. This is your army. That's right. This is the name of your army. Yes. They've joined the Third Internationale. But that's okay. Bulgaria will quickly collapse, giving us more factories and resources. The Tsardom of Bulgaria. What a joke. We might even want to incorporate Albania into the empire, because why not? Italy always wanted Bulgaria, and we have Italy. Why wouldn't... or Albania, why wouldn't we want it? You know? Bucharest is part of Romania, so let's go to Sofia. Alright, hopefully we can keep resistance relatively low. I hope you guys are enjoying the French countryside here. The French countryside is beautiful. I don't know if it's beautiful in January, but, well, it can be, I guess. Alright, so the Austro-Hungarian Empire literally is the largest it has ever been. We have restored it, and we're semi-successful here. What's our stability level? We are average stability, so... you know, we're not doing anything amazing here by any stretch of the imagination. But we have quite the military-industrial complex. You know, if we traded for some rubber, we could actually have much better plane production. And it looks like our friends here in Germany have just the rubber we are needing. Ooh, tungsten we are hurting. Alright, we're going to trade with the Pacific States of America. We need even more rubber already? Man, we were just pumping out those planes, I guess, so... nothing wrong with that. We're making 1.5 transports a month. Oil is stymieing us. Well. So, 140 days for an extra research slot. That is a long time. Well, we're just going to have to do what we can do. But I think we are being fairly successful so far. The Ottomans, I think, are just getting their butt kicked. But, well, we'll just let that go. No one wants the Libyan desert. Alright. Do we want to invest in some close air support for our invasion? That could help our paratroopers out quite a bit. I don't know here. Or do we want strategic bombers? It's really hard to say here. You know, we do need paratroopers research, so let's get that. Now we're going to need to build up a big enough air force to take down the Union of Britain here. Crazy socialists. They don't even know what's going on. Alright, let's mobilize the army a little bit. How are we losing? We can win the Hague here. Let's take Amsterdam. There we go. Some success in the field. Not everyone gets to be off. I'm letting the YouTubers have a nice little relaxing break. Aha! There we go. We have broken them. Tibet declared war on Bhutan? Man, I don't think anyone in history would have ever expected that to happen. Tibet declaring war on Bhutan. Yeah, I definitely would not have been expecting that. Ever. Alright, so let's make some more fighters, because we're going to need them. Oh, do we have a foothold here? Oh, but not on a port. If they can grab a port, we will mobilize as soon as possible. Okay, guys, change of plan. The YouTuber army is... you guys are, well, you guys have a new objective here. You guys need to reinforce this ASAP. Come on, grab that port. There we go. Just don't be attrition to death. Oh man, some of you guys are dying from the naval forces. I'm sorry. So sorry. Do not let the Union of Britain stop you. Come on, we can push this. If we could break out, we will be successful. Alright. I think the Austro-Hungarian Empire... there we go. They're done. They're done. We're spreading like a wildfire. Good job, Germany. Yes, the YouTuber army. We've taken a few casualties. Nothing insurmountable, though. The Union of Britain will collapse any second. London has fallen. That's not just a movie now. It is a real thing. Wow, this is really sad. The Austro-Hungarian Empire, man, we just look like we are just like, you know, like the aliens in War of the Worlds versus the Union of Britain here. As I say, we need to protect here, but we have so many naval ports already. It's just unreal how successful we have been. And we're even playing on normal difficulty. I would hate to see what would happen if we're playing on easy. Man, this is sad. Well, the Second Weltkrieg definitely hasn't ended any worse than the first one. We're doing great work here. Alright, well, since we are the greatest contributor, let's grab the land that we would like. We definitely want to grab adjoining land to the Empire. So it looks like the French Republic will take some casualties here. French Republic, no, it's Socialist France. The Union of France, there we go. I'd rather have Brittany than Normandy. Okay, and it looks like we just get to keep going. Should we take Wales? London? If only Archduke Franz Ferdinand would realize that his assassination ended up in his in his empire being this powerful. I think he probably still would have wanted to sacrifice himself for the greater good of the reformed Austro-Hungarian Empire. Okay. Wow, now the YouTube army has all of Europe to just chill out in. Man, Germany, how does it feel that the Austrian Empire, your, you know, pathetic little neighbor in the First World War, that you had to carry to victory, has had such massive success? Wow, we're 4 episodes in and the main enemies are already dead. I don't even know how to express this in words. We have 254 military factories. Holy cow. 37 dockyards. We'll just keep pumping out ships, I guess. Wow, we have like an impossibly huge military. You know, glory has definitely been restored to Austria. Mittel Europa is going to be unstoppable. I mean, really, the greatest threats to our faction would include the Soviet Union under the Fourth Internationale. But not really. They have 24 to 38 divisions. They're on service by requirement. They're also at war with Siberia, who they can't even reach. I mean, Russia is dysfunctional. Soviets have average. Wow, Russia has very low stability. Germany has low. Well, I think we have a pretty good feeling for how the Kaiserreich mod works. I mean, I know the actual allies, or Entente from World War I retreated to Canada and, well, Africa and South America and India and Australia. But, I mean, we're gonna win. We already have the British Home Isle. Oh, and they have Ireland. How could I forget they have Ireland? But, yeah, we're unstoppably strong here, me and Germany. I don't think there's much of a point to continue playing. I mean, let me know in the comments, but definitely check out the Great War series, guys. It's great. I can't recommend it enough. I really should have did that during the Great War series. I don't know why I didn't. But there are other mods to check out in this game. This is a very interesting mod, the Kaiserreich. I know it's an early alpha. It was recommended that we follow the, not expand the Austrian military, to centralize the empire. It'd be pretty cool, I think, to reform the dual monarchy or federate the empire, too. I think that would be interesting. There's, well, it's going to be a very interesting mod, and they're going to keep working on it. It's only an alpha 0.2, so, you know, it's not even in beta yet. So this is a really early mod, but it is a pretty cool mod at that. Right, guys, this is the Kaiserreich mod. You can find it on the Steam Workshop. Don't forget to please rate, comment, and subscribe to the channel here. It is much appreciated. And don't forget, all of you were forcibly conscripted into the Austrian military. And, well, 4 of you did not make it, but at least 67 of you did, so... Well, hope to see you guys again soon, and I hope you were one of the lucky divisions. Thanks for watching.